What is going on, everybody? Back at it again with another YouTube video. And if you saw my video from earlier, obviously I was very angry at the way that the Phillies played the game. You lost to the Marlins. They lost the series to the Marlins. They blew a 4-run lead. It was just a big mess. But the Sixers also blew a lead of their own, but it is just a scrimmage. So I'm not going to be freaking out like I was against, during my Phillies video. So with that being said, if you guys haven't already, make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the bell for post notifications so you can get all the videos and updates from my channel, because I do post at least one video every single day. That's like about 10 minutes plus of the Phillies, Flyers, Eagles, and Sixers. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, to get into today's video, Sixers lost to the OKC Thunder 102-97 in the Sixers' second scrimmage. They blew the lead late in the fourth quarter. It was really a bad way to end the game, but you got to really look at it as in Ben Simmons, Matisse, Horford, Tobias, Richardson, Shake, all the normal starters that would be out there during that time and that were out there during the 24-point lead would be on the floor. They weren't, because it's just a scrimmage. And the Thunder players are younger than the Sixers, or they were more experienced. Andre Roberson hit 2 late threes. You saw Mike Muscala hit a couple big threes. That's really what you saw. And the Sixers had guys out like Mario Shayok. They have Mike Scott, like guys that really just have not been incorporated into the offense as much as obviously Ben Simmons, Josh Richardson, Matisse, Shake, and those guys. So I'm not really looking at the way that they played the game and the final result of the game. I'm looking at how they played. Ben Simmons played a very good game. 14 points, 9 assists, 11 rebounds. Very good game from Ben. He was a plus 21 on the plus minus. I'll take that any day. He was 5 of 10 from the field. He did not attempt a three-pointer this game, but that's okay. I'm not expecting him to make or take threes every single game. That's just not the player that Ben Simmons is just yet. And I know that will come through time, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. Al Horford had a very good game from 3. 4 of 5 from the three-point line, 4 of 7 for the game, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. He was a plus 17, 13 points. You look at the guys that actually played meaningful minutes, and they had the plus minuses. Richardson, 23 minutes, plus minus 17. Horford, plus minus 17. 21 for Ben, 12 for Tobias, 2 for Shake. So the entire starting 5, they had a plus in the plus minus. That's really what you got to look at. When they were on the floor together, they did not let up many points. We were winning games. We were making shots, and the ball and the movement was just flowing better. That's what happens. So, again, I'm not really interested in the final result of the game. Yes, it sucks that we lost. Do I ever want to see my teams lose? No. Do I ever want to see 2 of my teams lose in the same day? No. But it happened. One counted, one did not. This one did not. I'm a bigger Sixers fan than I am a Phillies fan. Even though I do love all my teams the same, I do like and enjoy watching some a little bit more than others. And, the meaningfulness of the Sixers right now is nowhere near the Phillies, because it is a scrimmage and it does not count. But on Saturday, when the Phillies and the Sixers are both playing, you will get a Sixers video first rather than a Phillies video, because it means more. It means more. It's for seeding. And the Phillies play the Blue Jays on that Saturday and Sunday. And the Phillies and the Flyers both also play. So you will probably see the Flyers and the Sixers video before, just to give you guys a heads up. Matisse Thybulle, he had an okay game. 2 points, a steal and a block, 3 turnovers, which isn't really good. Actually, he had 2 steals, 1 block, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. It's okay. He was 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. But again, it's a scrimmage. He's doing it on the defensive side. When his shot falls, it really does fall. I've seen him make 20 points in a game. I've seen him make multiple three-pointers in a game. It can happen. Shake Milton, 11 points. Solid game from him. 4 of 10 from the field. Richardson, 10 points, 4 of 8 from the field. And Tobias had 9 points, 4 of 11 from the field. I'm really going to... also, I don't know why I didn't say this earlier. Joel Embiid did not play this game. He had like a right or left calf tightness. I'm not too worried about that injury at all. I know it is what happens when you do not play basketball in a game matter in a very long time. That's what happens. Am I worried about it? No. Am I a little concerned? Obviously, it's our star player. Same thing with Carter Hart. He hasn't played in a very long time. He had lower back problems. It happens. Injuries happen in sports. Soreness happens in sports. Obviously, if it's just a practice or a scrimmage, why would you throw out your guys out there to just irritate or make the injury a lot worse? That's why Joel Embiid most likely did not play this game. I think he's going to play Tuesday against the Mavericks, which is at 8:30 Eastern Time, for those of you that don't know. But Ben Simmons, I do have to take a second to talk about him. Ben Simmons looks great so far in these first 2 games. He had a solid game against the Grizzlies, and he also had another solid game, almost having a triple-double against the Thunder. Ben and Joel are going to be, obviously, the leaders by example on the floor. And why is that? Well, they're the 2 superstars. They're the 2 all-stars. They're the players that are going to get this city a championship get the city an NBA championship. That's what's going to happen. You know, I have this shirt, 1983 NBA champs. Well, guess what? They had Dr. J and they had Moses Malone. Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Am I saying they're Dr. J and Moses? No. But I'm saying 2 superstar players. 2 MVP candidate could-be players. That's what happens. And that's how you build a team. You know, Mo Cheeks was probably the 3rd best player on that team. Well, Tobias Harris is a better scorer than Mo Cheeks was. But Mo Cheeks assisted, where Tobias scores. Then you got guys like Andrew Toney, Shake Milton, Josh Richardson. They could be along the lines of that. I'm not saying that they are better than the 83 champs. They're the champs for a reason. Faux. That's what they almost went. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying it starts with guys like Ben Simmons, like guys like Joel Embiid. And that's what I'm really seeing. I'm starting to see Ben Simmons really take, pride and really work on his game. With the game against the Grizzlies, he shot the 3 twice. Am I expecting him to make a 3 every game? No. Steph Curry goes games without making a 3. And he shoots like 11 of them. Ben Simmons is slowly becoming the best player on this team. I will say that. Because once Ben Simmons does get that jump shot, whether it's a 15-footer, a 19, a 30, a 22, his game becomes deadly. More deadly than it already is. Look at Ben Simmons. Look at what he's doing without even shooting the ball. In 26 minutes of play, he almost had a triple-double. He had 11 rebounds. He had a steal, 9 assists, 14 points. Yeah, he had 5 turnovers, and that's a little bit much. But if you look at it, Ben's going to be Ben. Whether he's dribbling the ball up the court, whether he's sitting on the three-point line, whether he's down on the block, Ben Simmons is going to be that guy to really have an impact on the game. And I'm excited for that. And Ben Simmons, to me, has the potential to be a top 3 player in the league. So does Joel. Don't get me wrong. Joel Embiid could be a top, if not the most dominant player in the league. He could be. It's just about working it in to complement each other's games at this point. Because we know what they can do when one or the other is not on the floor. Ben Simmons has had his best games without Joel Embiid on the floor. Joel Embiid has very good games without Ben on the floor. Career high night, 49 points. Ben Simmons wasn't there. Ben Simmons, 34 points. Joel Embiid wasn't on the floor. Now if they can work together as a team, which they have been doing, clearly, because When the starters are out there, we're up by 20 points both games now. So now it's just going to work. It's going to have to find a flow. We're going to have to find a flow to complement Joel and Ben's games, and then it will go from there. Do I think Brett Brown is a championship winning coach? No. But I think Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are championship level talent that could win with any coach. And that's how I'm going to leave this video off. So if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below if you think what I'm saying is true. If Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons can complement each other's games, will they have a much better and higher chance of winning? Do the Sixers have a chance of winning in the bubble? Let me know down below. Also, turn on the bell for post notifications. Thank you all so much for watching, and I am out. Peace.